Hi, sweet friends. Welcome back. Today, I'm so excited to invite you over for our summer 2025 home tour. We're starting things off outside in the front yard, where we put a lot of hard work in this season. We freshened up the beds with new mulch, did plenty of weeding, and we added those charming solar lights that give a cozy glow in the evenings. I also added that birdhouse yard stake, making the front of our home feel extra warm and welcoming for summer. Although we've had tons of rain and more cloudy days than I can count, the flowers we planted are truly thriving, and that definitely makes my heart happy. There's just something about seeing those blooms peek through after a stormy week that reminds me to find beauty in every season. Many of the spaces you'll see today we've decorated together, but I've also tucked in a few new areas that I can't wait to share with you. If you're stopping by for the first time, first off, hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Amy, and here on my channel, I share seasonal decorating ideas going room by room as we refresh and redecorate our spaces together. I also love taking you along as we browse the latest decor from many of our favorite stores. So if that sounds like something that you would enjoy, I'd love for you to consider subscribing and join our wonderful community. Now, to all my returning friends, I thank you so much for being here. As you visit today, see if you can spot any changes since we last decorated these spaces together. As always, I'd really appreciate a big thumbs up and maybe even a share over on your socials. That kind support truly means the world and helps out so much. This is the first time you're seeing our small entryway since spring. As usual, I've kept things very simple, but for summer, I added in just a few subtle touches of yellow through flowers, candles, and this special watercolor art piece. It was painted by my talented daughter, Elena, and I've displayed it here in this beautiful stand from Magnolia, one I shared with you in a recent haul. It's such a cheerful and personal way to welcome guests into our home. Now let's move on to the heart of our home, the kitchen. If you caught my previous kitchen summer decorating video, you know how much I've been loving that simple, clean, elegant look. It feels so fresh and calm, especially during these warmer months. One of my favorite little changes this season was adding that pear artwork in front of our toaster in the corner. Not only does it conceal it, but it creates a beautiful vignette. Simple, but it adds just the right touch of charm to the space. There in the background, you might catch a little glimpse of our home office, but I won't be including that space in today's tour. For this video, I'm focusing on our main living areas and outdoor spaces. However, if you'd like to see how I decorated our home office for summer, I'll have that video linked for you down below. Now moving on to our breakfast nook area, I'm still absolutely loving these new chairs from Target. They've added such a fresh, casual feel to the space, and they're super comfy too. I kept our table very casual and functional this season, perfect for everyday living. I added these beautiful floral placemats with a simple centerpiece of delicate white cosmos and an antique vase and some wooden salt and pepper grinders. Just off to the side is our coffee bar, and I have to say I love how it's decorated for summer. It's the very first spot I head to each morning for my fresh cup of coffee, and it instantly makes me smile. There's just something about starting the day in a space that feels warm and welcoming. Directly off our breakfast nook, we have patio doors that open onto our deck, an outdoor space that truly feels like an extension of our home. New for this season is this beautiful outdoor rug from the Amber Lewis and the Loy collaboration collection. I absolutely love the sophisticated neutral design with its classic geometric pattern. It really grounds the space in such a stylish way. I continued the soft color palette of sage greens and neutrals out here and brought in cheerful pops of summer color with bright yellow, pink, purple, and white flowers. And as you can see, our sweet fur baby Nyla thoroughly enjoys the space too. She usually is right by my side out here soaking up the sunshine or keeping watch from her favorite spot. It's such a happy, inviting space to sit and enjoy a quiet morning or evening with family. Now let's head back inside and check out our dining room and how I've decorated it for summer. This is actually a space you haven't seen yet this season, so I'm excited to share it with you. I wanted the room to reflect both the soft sage greens and those cheerful pops of yellow, and I really love how it came together. For the table, I used this floral block tablecloth, but I ran into an issue. It was way too wide for our narrow table. So instead of returning it, I came up with a quick fix. I folded both sides of the cloth inward to create a runner-like look down the center. It actually gave the table a unique layered feel, and I ended up loving the way it turned out. So if you run into a similar issue, definitely try that trick before sending your tablecloth back. For the hutch, I had fun mixing and matching several patterns of dishes to create a fresh, layered look for summer. New for this year are these beautiful green floral pattern plates from Target. I paired them with similar sized yellow plates for a soft pop of color. Then to finish it off, I added the smaller daisy dessert plates in front, and I really love how it turned out. It feels cheerful, collected, and just perfect for the season. The last room on today's tour is our living room. This is probably our most used space in the house. Of course, it has the TV, so there's plenty of lounging, movie nights, and just relaxing together as a family. Since we decorated the room earlier in the season, I've only made a few subtle changes for summer. I added just a hint of a beachy feel by tucking in some of our favorite collected seashells among the greenery. But as always, I try to avoid leaning too heavily into a specific summer theme. Instead, I love to give little pops of the season that feel light and fresh. You'll notice more summer florals throughout, like daisies and cosmos, plus rattan and woven textures and those cheerful pops of yellow scattered here and there. Altogether, it creates a soft yet sunny vibe that feels just right for the season. If you're enjoying today's home tour and would like to see the different ways I've decorated for the same season, or even how things have changed over the course of a year, I'll go ahead and link last year's summer 2024 home tour down below. It's always fun to look back and see the little updates and fresh touches added from year to year. So, I'd love to hear which room has been your favorite so far and why. Are you decorating with a certain color scheme this summer? I always enjoy hearing what styles and colors you're loving in your own home. It's so fun to share ideas and inspiration with one another. And that about wraps up our summer 2025 home tour. I thank you so much for visiting today. I truly hope you enjoyed walking through each space with me. If you're new here, I hope that you would consider subscribing and join our little community. And if you enjoyed spending time together today, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. It really means so much and helps more than you know. As always, a perfect way to end our time together is by sharing a verse from God's Word. Today I'll be reading from Proverbs 24, verses 3 and 4. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. I thank you once again for stopping by, sweet friend. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you real soon in my next one. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye!